video on, how I feel about the state of the game. Not really interested in the game as much. I try to do videos to help my new players out. That's about it, man. I'm still a hardcore player in the hardcore league, but whenever, they're announcing a new league, it's like basically there's really no need for me to jump on hardcore anyway because it's going to reset everything. I don't know if they say anything about everything merging together at the end of that. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm end up deleting everything that's up my hardcore and starting fresh. But this is current witch that I was leveling that I said was viable, still is viable. Like I said, you can run it without uniques, you can run it with uniques. Only thing you're doing is upgrading your gear, putting on new gear and stuff like that, and running it that way. I did some tweaks to the build. I end up getting some boots, which is these. We'll talk about that in a minute. But so far, just want to take a peek at what I got, what I'm running with. I have the jewel on where I get 7% increased damage for each different type of minion I have or whatever. So I think currently I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 different. So I'm getting 42% increased damage to my. We know it, not even 42. I'm getting 49%. I forgot. I end up getting rid of one of the storm mages to put the lightning exposure on them, and I'm gonna show you that trick too, which is pretty cool. So I end up having 7. So I got 49% increased minion damage. I'm currently looking on some other ones I can get where I can maybe pop. I don't even think I got any more slots unless I get rid of some shit. But currently, the max of what I have was this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7. I wish I had more slots like this right here. I don't need that there. Another slot would be nice, but basically take up all the slots to get 49% increased damage. I can get up to 54? I think I can get up to 54% increased damage if I do away with one of these, maybe Bone, Our Friend, or whatever the case may be. I might pop it on during boss fights. It takes time, but I could pop another minion or whatever in right here. But basically what I'm using to put the exposure now is this right here. It basically puts it up there so I don't need it on my my minions anymore. So I just basically open it up. I don't even gotta hit it. As soon as I open it up, it's on them. Then I just keep going. So that's something I was playing around with. Currently, I think I'm up to. I think I'm comfortable at like I don't know. I was in a T15 and damage was good. I think I got the map. T1's a breeze, T2's a breeze, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6. Only thing you really gotta focus on at this point is I have to get I want to get more single target damage, but as far as clearing is still pretty goddamn good. Because I know I didn't do an update on a video. I need to make sure this shit is live too, because for some reason YouTube acts shitty. I think it's just particularly with my videos, but I'm gonna go now and see why the fuck am I on this one. That's crazy. Let's get back on mine. No, I don't. Fuck. I don't know what that's about. All right. No, I don't want no fucking YouTube premiums, bro. All right, so it is live. All right, cool. All right, so it is live. All right, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna attempt to run through some maps. Like I say, the only thing it is the survivability. I'm working on that. But to get into maps and do some maps and be able to farm stuff, it's pretty straightforward. Basically, try to stay away from anything with chaos. That's like to me one of the hardest. Anything that reflect damage back, try to stay away from that shit as well. Here we go. We got a T6. I know I had a T15. I don't know where it's at, but I'm gonna grab that T6 I just saw. The other one, the 2s and 3s and all that shit, they're gonna be, I'm just gonna go with a T5. I just go ahead and put this shit in anywhere. Put it in here. Alright, let's, no, I don't want to do that one. Let's do this one. I'm not gonna juice it up or nothing. Monster level is 69. My level is 80. But, I went through all of these maps. So, I'll just show one. Also did a Pinnacle Boss. I was with some guys. I was the last one alive. Finished them off. Pretty cool. Like I said, is the main thing is going to be now survivability. Finding that gear, getting more energy shield. Found out what defense you want to go with. I've been testing out. I think armor is what I'm. No, I did away with the armor, but what I was rocking was an amulet that make my life regen go to my energy shield. Like I said, I was just testing some stuff out, but I got it down to 1.37 seconds on a delay. For the energy shield, I can get way more energy shield. I can get way more millions. Like I said, right now, what's that? 1, 2, 3. That's what 11, 12, 13. I got like 15 millions out. I'll show you what that look like with just those guys. And then, like I said, I can just hit this and put the exposure on it. I can hit the double exposure. Like I said, I have zero problems in here, honestly. The only time it gets funky is, like I said, is like resistances, and I don't think my resistance may be all the way there, but like I said, I did that so that I don't have to use my on my minion. Like, it was an extra slot that I had with the storm mages, and it was just like there was no need to have them. Then I can keep going or whatever. It's not even a juiced up map. Like I said, level 83. Running with some guys, but the next one I'm gonna put this on and I'm gonna crank them up even more. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. And like I said, this is, to me, I've tested the build. You've seen me level with the build. The damage is there. It's totally cost effective. You could do it with just basic gear. You don't need a whole lot. One of the things, like I said, I was investing in to make more survivability was I was going to invest in block over everything, because most of the skill tree, like, I ain't gonna be lying, 90% of it connects with the warrior. So we have a block here. You know, we got a lot of block is what I was mainly going for. And then I was working my way over to get more block. Just because, like I said, like the energy shield and the block, I feel like block and armor is a beast, but we need something to reduce that fucking damage, and it's a shield that blocks from all directions. I don't know the name of it, but I gotta find that fucking shield. But the only thing it is now is just survivability, you know, getting into these maps. And have one of the main key things is your resistances. You want to have those up. You don't want to fuck around with any maps with any chaos. If you get some chaos maps, you're gonna really feel like shit. But any other map with like extra lightning and shit like that, if you get a map where it says your resistance is lower, you're gonna get smacked. You gotta be really smart on the stuff you go into. If it be like you take increase, so like my highest one right now is cold. It'll be like you take increased cold damage. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? My cold resistance is up. It's pretty cool. You know, I can take it up more, but yeah, a map like that you go into, you're not gonna get hit as hard. But to have the block is just really nice. And like I said, this shield is just for the lightning exposure. And what I was trying to do was I wanted to do a mixture. I wanted to do the frost mages and I wanted to do storm mages together and do like a 8 and 8 and have like 16 of those fuckers, because the frost mages basically a freeze them and the lightning mages are just shock them. So that was just something I was just really looking at, as well as pretty fucking cool. But now I'm gonna put these boots on And as you see, I end up getting 115. So now I can go and I can crank more of these guys up. So my storm mages, I can put more of those in. I got 11 points left. Like I said, man, I still got some more leveling to do with my storm mages. I think they're level 27. So I still gotta, crank them up a little bit more. They're level 18 to be exact. So I gotta get up to a level 20. Once I get up to a level 20, then I should be at like 30 something. Where the cost of this, I think, jumps down to like 21 or something like that. And that's way better. I got max quality on them as well. But I'm gonna throw another map in, and I'll show you that. I'll throw in the map that I just got. Just picked up this one. I'll juice it up. Want to watch extra chaos damage? I don't want it. Oh, hold on. Was that extra chaos or cold? Yeah, I don't want that. That's what I said. Hold up. Was it minions? Oh, monsters didn't know. I don't want that. ASAP. Get rid of that bitch. I'm just saying. Just being honest. You can still craft some but you really want to watch that. Watch that shit with those, because like I say, you want to get in and be able to complete them, as well as get some XP and shit like that off of them. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and craft on some more of them. Alright, they got evasive. Alright, like that one's magic monsters, that's good. Quality, rarity found. Put one up here. Monsters do 30% increase lightning damage, extra lightning damage. My lightning damage is not capped, so I'm not fucking with that right now. But this one, we definitely can fuck with. This is what I'm saying. Like, you get maps like this, use these starting off, man. I think the monster levels are still like maybe 60 or something, but it's okay. You dare to get the XP. Get the XP, get your level up. The more levels you get, the stronger you get, the higher level gems you get, and then once you're to a point that you get to a certain level and you get better gear, you get stronger, your minions get stronger, everybody gets stronger, then you can go juice up your map and co-peek the shit out of them. But all right, here we go. So we basically suited all the way the fuck up. And like I said, some people have a problem with getting stuck. Like I said, I could just hit once and it put lightning exposure on everything. Like I said, it's just something I use. I recommend it. Like, you don't have to buy it. I ended up finding it, but it was just sweet. Like I said, it's just a way to put exposure on the enemies. But that's about it with the build. Just everything else is still there. What I showed in the other videos, just keep the same thing, upgrade, and that's the fuck it. And then once you're to that point where I'm at right now, you just focusing on survivability. As you see, I can't take hits too good. But the key is, the main thing you want, the people to understand, and I need all my new players to understand, is you want to be able to get in these maps and farm them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's plenty of parties you can get in, but for me, when a new league come, I want to be on the race to be that guy that's farming stuff already. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, just about nothing's surviving it, but this is your main thing you should focus on. I don't even know where I was going at with this. I know I got life regen. I was attempting to go armor, but then I end up coming here. I also have the block chance, which I was going for. I'm not really worried about this one, but I want the block chance. And what I learned is this right here gives, I think the max I got up to was 75%. So if I can break past 75% block or even 70% block, that is awesome. That's me. To me, that's more survivability. And then I can focus on other stuff. And I don't know why the hell I came down here for what. I think I was going for the armor. But I think what I might end up doing is bypassing, which I already have some block here too. I really don't want the defensive from the shield, but the block chances I do want. That's 12%, and then got another 10% here, and I think this one was the bread and butter. No, this was, all right, this 12% there, so we got another 5. This one I don't really need. Well, it helps, but yeah, this is mostly what I was coming for. This one, I was going for a life regen as well, because if you don't know, the percent, like getting 4% of your life regen, say like you got like, this is do an estimate, say like I got 4,000 life, and then I get a regen rate of 4% of that. So it might be, 800 life regen per second. But in order to get that, this recoup I really don't need it no more. But this one is 0.5 plus this one is 0.5, so that's 1% life regen. And then this is 0.5, and then these are 2, so that'll give me 9. And then these 2, or either, these 2 or whatever, it'll take us up to like 2% or something like that. I'm trying to think, it should have been one more. No, it was this one. Was it? No, is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. So 0.5, that's 1%. And then 0.5 here, and it's another one right here. So this one is 6, plus the 5 is 11. Basically, you get up to like almost 5 to 6% of your life in the regen. That's kind of like what I wanted. And then I had like I said, I had a neck piece that made it so that my life regen would go to my energy shield instead of my life. But the problem was, say my life go low, I still got to pop a potion. You know what I'm saying? So that was like the setback of it, because basically it would just add like more to this one. And then I wanted to take another node where I have no mana regen. I had my life regen go to my mana. So it's complicated, but basically if I can get my life regen to, anywhere from 800 to 900, even 700, even 600, even 500, if I can get it to 500, then I would switch. But like I said, that's later on once I get, more levels and stuff. It costs a lot of gold. That's why I don't got gold, because I'm testing it out to see which one is the best. And it's really hard to get. I know it's some gloves that give like life regen. Can't swap out the boots because we want the minions. So the only thing we can get life regen is our rings, head rings, arms, belt, and amulet. We can get life regen. And like I said, I think the highest I ever got it was like maybe 400, 500. But even getting to that 400, like I said, and being able to use this node right here is beautiful, because then I don't need all of this delayed shit. I refund all of these points to get life regen. Not life recoup. I tried the life recoup. It fucking sucks. It sucks dick. But the life regen, I have got it up there. So you could say that's 5 points I can refund. I think I got more. That's another 5. That's 10 points I can refund right there. And I thought I got this one. Yeah, this just increases it, but that 10% is nice. I'm gonna put it there for the time being. But this can be 4. I can get back, so I can get like 14 points. I can put into something else. Like I said, I can put it into my block, an energy shield, because it's like far as the minion damage, we as good as we're gonna get. If anything, we can go for resistances with them. But I'm not really caring about that, because they respawn speed is really fucking fast. So I did away with the 25% respawn speed here, and just said fuck it and went with the other ones, just the damage. But to be honest, to be 100% though, let me switch real quick, and then I'm gonna talk about as a new player my thoughts on it. But let's scroll down to my level 75, and I took some gear off of them too. But to be honest, I kind of feel like the Warbringer is the best minion build to go with because it increases all the damage. Like every drop of damage and the survivability rate shoots through the fucking roof. Like with him, you know, like I said, I can swap out my armor for energy shield, right? And still use my shield for block, if that makes sense. Like I don't need the armor anymore. I could just go with the block and the energy shield because, like I said, when it comes to minion builds, it leans into the Warbringer. So, like I said, you basically not getting nothing over here but this and these up here, but everything else is right in the middle of where it's feasible to get to, and as well as, like I said, with the witch, I was looking to go towards block, and block is fucking, it's crazy in survivability, but it was life regen. It was life regen. No life recoup. I wasn't going for 0 life recoup. Like I said, I don't like the mechanic. They need to fix that shit. I just don't like it at all. But it was life regen. I think, yeah, I'm at 77%. Was 77, and even with the 77 and my 466, let me grab a chest piece real quick. Should have one in here. What was I using anyway? I don't even know what I did with it. I want to show. I think I got some other ones in here that I was trying to sell. They had energy shield. Check in here. I think this is one I was rocking with another one to get the recoup when I was testing the recoup out, and it was trash. In game or cruelty, you don't want to be wearing this. You're gonna fucking die a lot. Unless your headpiece and everything else is giving you a shit ton of energy shield, I wouldn't be fucking with this. Like you're gonna need a lot. But here's the one I was wearing here. Take that out. Yeah, we'll put that on. Did it give me energy shield? All right, yeah, it did. So why the fuck I got these open? I don't know. Do I got everything on? No, I don't got my neck piece either. Let me get a neck piece, and I will show. Which is crazy because the warrior minions are stronger than my witch minions, and there's so much more I can do in the passive tree with him as well. Like I said, just this one right here is crazy. I got stuff to give more body armor. I think I had something. Yeah, they did got like a life regen. Yeah, and then this one right here. 50%. No, I won't looking for that one. Like these, I don't mess with, but these was the next two I wanted to go for because, like I said, I was going for life regen to keep the energy shield up. Was my goal. Let me try to see what I look like. And I can work on him a little bit too. I was thinking about doing a video on leveling with him because it's kind of funny when you want to switch over to start the minion build with this guy. All right, how many fucking minions I got? I gotta adjust all of this again. All right, and then I don't have the scepter I need either. I think I got to get a scepter. What this one have? 142. I think that's the best, but should have another one. Don't matter level, just what was this one? I should have been able to wear it. Oh, there's 78. I'm not there yet. Let's see if I got something. 130. No. It's the best scepters to get is the ones like this because you get an extra minion. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that one on. So I'm losing, like 8 spirit, but for the one that I'm using up here, I think I got it up here. Yeah, right here, 7% for every different type. So that's one, and then the Storm Mage, and then the other one that's three different ones or whatever. So, oh, hold up, put that back. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's put that back. Oh yeah, and then I also was using these as well to get more minions up. Plus, it don't cost much, but it increases their damage. All right, now let's do this. All right, so I already got my 2 here. These are 2 free ones. So this right here is basically an extra 28% increased damage. Then when I do the other one, it'll be 35% increased damage. And these cost the most because I didn't juice them all the way up yet. I basically can do it like that and have 9, but I'm just going to use the 8. All right. Is the map already done? Did it just stayed there? I think so. I think it's a map already done, but yeah, I seen some people using the mercenary to do minion builds, but and then I don't have the shield as well, but I think yeah, I got 39% block, 56% armor, 1200 energy shield. But like I said, to me, the warrior is, I think, is going to be the best minion class to go with because, like I said, my minion's going to do more damage. So anybody that got the best build that's a witch, they will get even more damage with the warrior because, like I said, I'm going to show you, I said it in a video before because every small passive node that's like 10%, basically we get 15%. So any other class, you're only going to get 10%. But with us, we're going to get an extra 5. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So that's 55, and then we get 6. So that'll be what, 61, 67, 73, 79, and then what's that, 100, well, 86. So we get 86 increased damage, and I don't know if it's any more minion damage nodes anywhere. Oh yeah, oh no, I didn't see, we don't get these either. We don't get these extra ones for the minions because we're a warrior and it's not going to pop up, but for the witch it pops up, so they get like extra there. But that's still like 80% increased damage just from those. All right, and then you know what, I'm gonna test something out real quick because I know the jewels, if it says given 2%, I wonder if that 50% increase will still hit the same, meaning instead of 2% it'll get a 3%, and then instead of 4% it'll get 6%. That's something else I didn't test out either. I think I got one. All right, small give 3% to the energy shield. I want to test that out and see if it goes to, and see if it will go to, instead of the 3%, I wonder if it would give us half of 3. It would be like, you can see like 1.5. So it should give 4. If it say 4, then yeah, it's goated. Yep, it's goated. It's goated. I'm about to test it out again with switching tunes and taking that jewel off. And if that's the case, then I'm gonna take everything off of that witch and put it up here. And I might just go ahead and do a video of leveling with the warrior all the way up to here, and what you can use to do that. Because at the end of the day, once you get to cruelty, you can exchange currency to get anything you need. So basically, I can take the boots off my witch. I can take the chest piece off, the head, the wand, and I can take everything off of her and give it to him. And the damage is going to be, like I said, almost shit, man. Endless, man. It's endless. Like I said, just with this one, like I said, I know somebody's going to try to do the build, but I don't think nobody did it yet. There's some guys that attempt to do a minion build, but what I'm about to do is fucking insane. That would be fucking catastrophic. I ain't even gonna lie, it's gonna be catastrophic. Because like I say, the only thing wrong with this build is the survivability. I need to be able to get into the maps and be able to survive. 1 blocking, 1 energy shield. So I'm actually gonna do it. First I wanna test this out because I know it's gonna work. Because I really don't want to take everything off right now. But so like these, it say 2% increased damage. If I had a jewel that said 4%, it basically would be like 6%. So, well, it'd get an extra 3. So if it's 4%, I'll get 2 more. So yeah, it'd be 6. So then, 6 plus like a spot like this, I have like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, so it'd be 6 times 14, which should give me, what's that? 60. Hold up, no, that'd be more than 60. Because 6 times 4 is 24. That'll give me 84% increased damage. That is fucking massive. So I will get 168% increased damage just with this. So I'm gonna take it off, and I'm gonna confirm it, and I'm actually gonna do the fucking build. Only thing about it is, gotta put in the intelligence. It's gonna be rake leveling, and then when you get to a certain point, you're gonna leave from rake and then go into the storm mages. Because what I learned is, oh no, I'm you know what time is it? I'm actually gonna do a video today. I'll probably do like a 2-3 hour video today, finish it up tomorrow, then do something the rest of the week. But we're gonna go ahead and pass this over to the warrior. And I don't got a lot of gold, but we're gonna see how much we get. Yeah, like I say, just with him, with my warrior, the damage is just way fucking better, way better. On top of armor and energy shield and block, survivability is crazy. But I know from my guys I ran with in hardcore, you know, having like maybe 4,000 energy shield is that's the sweet spot. But my thing is, why have 4,000 energy shield when you have no defenses? So you're taking a full brunt of it, and that's my whole thing that I don't like about any of those builds. That's just energy shield, maybe evasion involved, but it's a whole thing with the passive tree and shit like that. I don't like messing with. I like to mess with certain shit that's just right there in your face. So, all right, let's get this jewel, and we're gonna see. Cause what is it? And it's a medium radius, so I get a little bit more. So. This one is, all right, the minions, and then the big ones is 4% increase meta energy or whatever. I don't need that, but it's just something I got. So we're going to put this in and see what it says. Because ideally, I want it to go here. Because I can use the life regen. I don't know about the mana shit, but we'll put it here. And what I'm going to do, so like now, say 2%. Half of 2 is 1, so it should be 3%. There we go. So minions get 3% increased damage. Again, if you can get one that's 4, it'll turn into 6. Because half of 4 is 2, then we get an extra 2 up there. So right now, standing, that's what, 1. I don't think I get it here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's still 16. And I'm going to get the numbers 100% right. So 16 times 6. That'll be, damn, I didn't even know it was going to be that much. 16 times 6. Yeah, that's 96% increased damage. So we know that's 96. And then I'm going to do the other ones from the benefit of being a warrior of how much we can get. Now, we know all of these is 5s, and we know the other ones is 6. So we get a bonus 6, because these are normally 12. To have a 12 or 6, so we get 6 on top of this just because we're a warrior. And that one ascendancy node. So that's 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 30 we got right there. And then we go, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, and it was some more over here too. 12, 13, and that's it. 14. Well, fucking up. Trying to make sure I got it right. I don't want to overcount it. So let's do this again. That's 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna go ahead and count these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 times 5 plus 30 plus 96. That's 196% increased damage, right? Now imagine if I have 2 of those, right? I think the next closest one I want to say is here. It's some shit I don't need, but you know, it is what it is. But you could say this one, just this right here, give us 16, plus the other ones of descendancy, and then because I want to say this one, the only ones I think that was good to get here, it may have been offerings, and then they got this elemental damage shit that we really ain't even care. But the only thing I care about is the damage for the minions. So let me grab that and put it over here and see how much this is. All right, but we want the small ones, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's a 9. That'll be 9 times 6 right there. And then to have this one here, I don't know about down here. I wouldn't come nowhere over here. The only thing over here that's worth getting would be where's the block? Right here would be the block, and there's nothing down here besides these one is more block down here. But like I said, me being level 75, basically to go to 100, I got 25 points to go. Realistically, maybe 90. So you could say 15 points. Plus putting points into here to get all of those, that's 16, and then putting another 10 in here, that's about 26. So that's almost level 100, unless I sacrifice some stuff, like I could take some of the accuracy and stuff like this away and put it in. But yeah, that's pretty much dope. And I don't even really know how much it goes up to. Let me go to the trade site and I'm gonna see what's the highest that the million damage can be, because I think it was 4 was the highest I seen. So I'm gonna type this in real quick, and then I'm gonna talk about the video. I'm sorry about that. I never thought about it until just now with the warrior. Like the witch is easy, the warrior is easy. Either one of them you use is just sweet level. Just with the other one, you just get to use rake all the way through Spearfield, and you're gonna decimate every fucking thing. And only thing about the warrior and using rake, you're gonna be having to upgrade your spear a lot. Yeah, that's what it was. All right, let me look this jewel up real quick. What is it? No. What is it? Oh, time loss. See, I didn't get a chance to get into. Let me try one of the diamond ones. So, like, it's so many, but I've never seen these before. Yeah, like the diamond ones, I guess, is the uniques. So we got diamond. Let's see if I can see the other ones. I know it's diamond, this one. I'm gonna see another one. Ruby, I haven't seen a ruby yet. Let's see what the ruby is doing. Warcry, cooldown recovery rate, increases defenses, attack melee. No, so it's gonna be the sapphire ones. That's mostly minions. So let me put this back in and see what's the highest, because no, didn't put that. There we go, sapphire. Let's see. At 2%, small passive skills and radius grant. All right, let me see this. Check in. All right, so I think two is the maximum. But for us, that turned into three. I could have sworn I seen one. I think it might have been attack and cast speed. Yeah, let me look that one up. I think it's this one. Notice will grant 2% increased cast speed. No. Yeah, this one right here grants 2%, but that's the notable. So they're the bigger ones. It's the smaller ones that we want. Oh my God, they would do that all day too. Jesus. Oh yeah, I've got to look at the market too. I forgot I did that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to search that a little bit later. But it seems like the 2% is the only one, so that still would be like 30 something percent increased damage. That's not really worth it to me. But the cast speed, yeah, the 4% that's good, but it's on the notables, so Let me give him this. I had did something earlier when I said the market was pretty fucking crazy. Let me check that again real quick because I end up putting a bunch of lesser jewel orders for a Regal just to get that fucking price down because people was fucking scamming. So that's just how I feel the price should be at for those shits. All right, I'm gonna look at the price right now and see if it skyrocketed back. Nope, I'm still killing it. Hold on, let me see if there's anybody else. Nope. Yeah, I got a chokehold on the market, so I'm trying to see if it's other people that end up turning up and posting them as well. Nope, they still trying to do it. So this one person, he got 90 for Orb Alchemy. I respect that. He got 1 for a Vow Orb. I respect that. Let me make sure I keep the market fucked up. Let me see. Somebody had something. I'm actually gonna put it up there for the going rate now. Watch this shit. I don't know how many exalted orbs I got, but now I'm about to really force them to get some fucking act right. And I'm gonna put the going rate or whatever the market is. I'm gonna put that on my site. I mean, in my trade bag, so they can get that or whatever. So here we go. Let me check here first. I don't know how many exalted orbs I got, but I'm gonna just check all through. All right. And let's go with the lesser jewel orbs. I don't even know how much gold I got to be able to do this. All right, so matter of fact, let's take that down to 1. Look at that shit, 31 for 1. So let's take this back down to 31. So that's the going rate. 31 for 1. So that's the going rate for this shit. And if I had to go, I would get it. Right now they want 6,000. But I don't have it right now. But 20 will do it. I'll do that. Hello. And when I get more gold, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna keep doing it. So and the dude said, man, you fucking up the market. No, I'm not fucking up the market. You're gonna stop fucking scamming people, man. Let me take this shit out so I can do this whole shit, just these two. I did it before, like, I'm just sick of it. The next joint, I'm gonna do the same thing. I wanna make it so that these motherfuckers can stop scamming people when they know they can get a stack of these shits for, like I say, 31 for 1 Regal. So I just want to take the value of these shits and keep it all the way the fuck down. And then 9 out of 10 people that come, if I look at their level and it's pretty low, I normally will give them like 3 or 4 or 5 of them. And what I might end up doing is asking for some players to donate. You know what I'm saying? Some people come give me exalted orbs for free, and I'm just going to take those and convert them over and put them in here. Just to keep the market at bay. Like, the people that, like, they're going to see these and be like, what's the going rate? Yeah, about to fuck the market up. Same way with the chaos orbs. That's just ridiculous. Again, I hope people take heed to the video I released. That can help some people out. I'm gonna end up keeping these though. Maybe end up keeping the chest pieces too. It's level 30. I can use this doing my leveling a little bit. Well, what's the level on this? 51, yeah, I'm gonna take this one out. Well, I can leave it in and just get it later. Let me put all of this stuff up. All right, I think that's about everything. What else I need to put for movement speed? Yeah, we'll put those in. That's level 11. What level is this? 17. Oh, level 72, I can't use it. 27, I can't use it. 16, I can use. Take that off. 32, can't use it. Can't use it. Can't use it. All right. And that's about everything. 48, yeah. All right. And while in the mix of making this warrior, and to show the leveling with the warrior, to switch over to minions, I'm gonna talk about what I feel like is basically what the video is supposed to be about. What to me, what's making the game boring as fuck. And 100%, I feel like what's making the game boring to me. I enjoy getting into parties and running with other people, but you know, Path of Exile is its own game, but they still was biting from other game systems. I already made a video before about I hate the fact that they basically copy all of Diablo 2, which is fucking sad, but hey, you know, it is what it is, nothing I can do about that. But my thing is, you know, you doing your own genre, why not, you know, truly make it unique? My thing, I feel like, would have helped fix the game and make it not as fucking butt-sucking boring to the end game. And people complaining that you got to do the acts all over again, you should, because if you didn't have those extra acts, you're going to be end game already, and you're going to fucking suck if all you're doing is mapping. So I feel like they should put the new acts involved in it and then still make you do cruelty. They give you hours of gameplay, you know, before you get in game. And I feel like in game should be switched up a little bit. You know, I mean, they can keep the maps, but I feel like make the parties bigger. Take some shit from the map and give us a battle pass type joint with side stories, and then it's dropping uniques in that area. It's open, you know. Having many people to that server, you go out there, you can go and kill them. You can keep making new instances. Just imagine if it's each instance, you can say it's a maximum of 20 players. Imagine if all 20 players can leave out in that special zone, kill monsters together, make a new instance, get loot drops, mini bosses all through there, one big boss, and it can be a battle pass thing. You know what I'm saying? You got leaderboards and all that shit. That would make it fun. Like, the Atlas can be what it is, but my thing is, you already got content. And what would y'all feel like if they was to take some of the in-game Atlas, some of those maps that's already there, put them together and make it an open world map where, if you don't know what open world is, Diablo basically, where you got everybody's out, it's open world, Jane, you know, it's bosses, enemies gonna keep respawning in, you can fight the bosses, there's unique chests in there, you got a dungeon, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many aspects they can add to the game to really, really make it stand out. For the people that just want to grind the Atlas, which, like I said, it's boring as fuck, bro. It is beyond boring. The most fun in the game, I'm not gonna lie, is leveling. Is the leveling. In game is just basically leveling, more more experience, getting unique drops. But imagine giving us a dungeon, bro. Like, to be honest, comment in the video, how would y'all feel if they was to add a battle pass to Path of Exile instead of those stupid ass speed run dumb shits, and make it an open world where they can use some of their old content and put it in there, and this be an open world map where we can go for the battle pass to get progression, as well as different zones in there. You know what I'm saying? Where you can fight different bosses in there depending on your level. If you with somebody, and then it can be XP, it can be extra XP to help. You know, to me, I'm a never winner player. You know, that was my favorite game. I'm a die hard with that. Haven't played in years, but these developers got to start thinking outside the box, man. If you really want to make money, and you really want to gain the people that just continuously fucking play, use everything imaginable. You already bit Diablo. That's what it fucking inspired you, damn near. You know what I'm saying? You same way with Last Epoch and all this other shit. That everybody bites everybody content, but there's no creator out that went and said, hey, I'm gonna add some of this from that game, I'm gonna add some of this from that game, and I'm gonna bring that player base over here. And I don't think it's anybody in their right mind that would deny a battle pass instead of that random loot box that you spend 50 coins for, 20 coins to get random shit out. Why not have a battle pass, something like what Diablo had, and give us the content in the zone? People that want to work the Atlas, they can still work the Atlas, but there's no fucking way in hell you're going to tell me that they cannot put that together and put that there and say, hey, you can come here. It's a whole different part of the map. You can say it's like King's March or anything, and it could be every 2 months or whatever. Like they do a new league every 4 months. They can drop it with the league. I'm just saying, a new league is cool, but once you get in game, the game is boring, and they need to understand the game is boring as fuck. And I don't think there's nobody that watch my motherfucking channel believe the game is fun at the end game. It's boring as fuck. There's nothing for you to do. There's absolutely nothing for you to do. Nothing. There's nothing you can tell me that you're doing that's fun. You're going in the map, you're killing monsters, and that's it. Imagine going in and there's 20 people on your server. That's what I say. Max it out at 20 on each whatever instance. Put them in. They can make a new instance, and everybody can just go in, kill the big boss, kill the people in the zone, get XP, get different loot, get shit that the normal maps, really won't drop, or something like that. That's just my standard. That's like one of the biggest things about this game is after you level your tune, there's nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? And I make videos before for the new players that's like, if you don't got to level 80, what the fuck make you think you about to make another tune just to try out this fucking this lightning spear build that they have? Then when you look at it, it costs 300 divines or 1,000 divines, and you only got 10 divines in it. You still gonna have to grind it out. So you're gonna be on that tune for a very long time grinding to build the other tune up to be able to go and do the same shit. Me is the repetitiveness, the retention is very bad, and they really need to fix it. And I know 100% the new league is not going to fix shit. All they're going to do is give some new dumbass cosmetics. Give us a fucking battle pass, man. Give us a battle pass. On top of the battle pass, give us a zone where we can all go in. I love MMORPGs or whatever the fuck, but I like open world too. I don't mind getting in the party. Hey, well, you can get in the party, dude. Yeah, I understand that. But why can't I just have all 20 motherfuckers or 18 people in my server, on my instance, and we can just go in there and just like crushing shit. Random bosses just spawn and you go kill them. You get gold. Man, oh my God. Nobody would give a fuck about the Atlas. No one would give a fuck about the Atlas. Give us a dungeon. Give us dungeons. Give us a massive dungeon. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's stuff like that they don't utilize. That blows my mind that they got the content to do it. And I just feel like maybe more people need to voice their opinion, man. The game is boring. I'm pretty sure they know it. Don't give a fuck what they release, what they add to it. It is boring. It is boring. The most fun I have is like what I'm about to do now is make this other tune and level it to do the minion just to show, it's a for free build. And you can do it, and you can get in game, and you can be in this vibe. But once we get in game, it is boring. It is boring. It's absolutely zero shit that make me like, oh my God, I love this game. Fuck no, man. Fuck no. I have more fun playing Diablo open world than doing the Atlas. That's just, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that feel like that. Man, I'm tired, man. I'm always just mapping all day. What else is it to do in the game? What else truly is it to do in the game? I'm going to do something I shouldn't do. I'm not going to compare it to Diablo. Because Diablo lacks shit that Path to Exile has, and Path to Exile lacks shit that Diablo has. So I'm going to say Neverwinter. I'm going to compare Path to Exile to Neverwinter on things they can use, what keeps the players coming back, right? Every other few months, they drop new chapters to Path to Neverwinter. If you never played it, definitely go check it out. Very fun game. But every few months, they drop a new chapter. That chapter may take you a month or 2 months to finish. On top of that, they give you a battle pass. They're giving you new stuff in there, or whatever the case may be. But one of the things, I'm going to give you 3 things they got in there that Path to Exile don't. They do have chapters. They have the story. They have a lot of stories. That's something else I think that GCG should look into. You know, Atlas is where it's there, bro. The Atlas is there. What we need is what's going to keep players. What's going to keep the players playing the game? You did all the acts 1 through 3. You're done. It's time to get off of it. Then the player count drops down. They're not making that much money on the cosmetics and shit like that because somebody done got the game, put all the cosmetics, and they done, and they already did all the acts. They don't give a fuck about getting to level 100 because it's going to reset. You'll do it all over again, right? That's one of the things when it get to the point with me where when a new league come, it throws me off because there's really no need to play. The only thing that entices me to play is to make new characters. Don't know if they're going to get nerfs or buffs coming up, but just show different shit you can try when a new league come without having all of these things. You know, to show how overpowered you are without having them. Like I said, with the Witch was beautiful because I had 2 support gems the whole fucking time. It just basically almost melted everything. So that's viable when a new league come. All right. But yeah, Neverwinter has dungeons. Well, 5 group of people can go in, run that content, and got a randomized chest at the end to give you rewards. You get 2 chests at the end to give you any kind of rewards. It can be anything in the game, right? Not only that, like again, you have the story mode, which they broke it down with, I think it's like maybe 5 acts. But to do all 5 acts, even with my experience of moving at the fastest speed, it'll take you like 4 hours and you complete all of them, right? But that's just the acts of it. That's just the acts, you know, it's like just the leveling shit to get you level 20. After that, it's other shit. They made the level 20 just so to get it out of the way so everybody level 20. And then what makes you stronger is your gear. It no longer cares about your level anymore. It's going out there and get the gear, and all the best gear was level 20. So everybody's level 20 when you finish leveling. There is no level 100 no more, so that save time grinding or just trying to get XP, and it put more time into gear farming, trying to get gear and get the best type of gear you can get and crafting and shit like that. So not only do they got endless amounts of stories, I want to download it again just to fucking show it. I don't even know if I still got it downloaded. I might have deleted it. Yeah, I did delete it, but yeah, it got endless amounts of content, man. I just feel like Path to Exile just it doesn't have it. I mean, when you really think about it, even with Path to Exile 1, I mean, that shit is boring, man. It's boring. But anyway, I could talk all the fuck I want. It's not like they're gonna change anything. It's not like they're gonna add anything to it. But I really feel like if they add some more open world, some trials, some dungeons that you know you have to be in a party to be able to complete, giving rewards that won't come from any other boss that's out there only in these dungeons, it will be a nice chase there. It'll give a lot to do. And then I know they're still doing the acts 1, 2, and 3 and all this shit. It's sad because, to be honest, in this state, we should have had all the acts already out, and to the point where, like Neverwinter say, you want to start doing campaigns. You know what I'm saying? Campaigns will give you these points, it'll give you more experience, it'll give you this gear, it'll give you that, give you these, you know, we need shit like that. Like, even with Path to Exile 1, you just got acts 1 through 10, and then, what you doing? Mapping? Bored as fuck. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start a new video up and do leveling with Warrior to Million build. Same way, like I always say, everybody enjoy the game, do what you can. Like I say, I'm done with this game at this point. I'm just dropping the videos to try to help the new players to come along, to show them different stuff that they can try. But other than that, catch you on the next piece.